15 miles an hour and is blowing across the field, blowing from the over the press box and toward the stands across the way. We have 2 players deep, and not very deep at that. Let's see here. I'm sorry. That's number 30, Justin Brown, is the deep back. And there, Corbin Cash is the kicker for the Bethel Wildcats. All right, they line up real tightly as if there's going to be an onside kick down the middle, but they spread it out and kick it deep. Brown is backing up from the 9 to the 6 to catch the ball. He's at the 15 toward the right sideline at 25, the 30, and the 32, and the 33-yard line. And there's a flag down at the Bluefield 29. And the flag came in pretty late and was behind the tackle. Still waiting for any kind of indication. Holding on Bluefield. So the mark is going to be from the 28. And Bluefield's going to have itself in a bit of a hole. That was a nice return by Justin Brown. And we're going to have it at the 18. First and 10 at 18 for Bluefield. Ashton Dixon is getting his 6th start as the Bluefield quarterback. He sends Dylan Kidd in motion to the left. We give it off right guard to Bennett. He bursts through for 16 yards right over left guard. We got between their big nose tackle and their right tackle. And we got a 1st and 10 at the Bluefield 35. Good start, Sam Bennett. Their linebackers they're 6 yards deep. We're going to run the option to the right. Dixon's backing up, and now he has no place to go and goes down at the 29. We ran a fake to Bennett up the middle, but nobody bid on that, and everybody ran to Dixon. We were just too fast with the fake. Didn't fake anybody out. And we lose 5.5 yards. We're we almost through our 30. We need to get to the 45 where it's 2nd down. Kidd in motion left to right, and we throw it on the outside. It's caught by Jennison at the 37. We'll get some of that back. And it'll be a 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 with Rodrell Smith split to the left. We have Kidd on the left side. Jennison is over here on the right. Dixon has Bennett behind him. Shotgun quarterback. We're going to ride and fake and throw, and we drop the ball. Maples dropped the ball at the 42. Would have been short, and his safety was coming up to get him. Ball was up onto his shoulder pads and incomplete. We had Kidd open on the far side, right on the sideline. He was jumping and waving, trying to get Dixon's attention, and Dixon threw the ball over the middle, incomplete. We're going to punt. Daniel Griffin, the punter. Line of scrimmage is the Bluefield 37. Stoney Burns is standing at the 30. He's the most dangerous player in the country, according to some. He's waving it off, and we're going to get a good roll. The 15, the 10, the 8, the 6. We're surrounding the ball at the 2. The 2-1 at the half-yard line. We down the ball. Stoney Burns let it go down at the ground at the 25. And we got a 24-yard roll. 62 yards and no return. All right. Put them in a bind here. So it's 1st and 10 for Bethel. And it is on the half-yard line, their own half-yard line. Coach Elliott, that's Chris Elliott, the NAIA Coach of the Year in 2012, sends his offense onto the field. Quarterback is Kerry Sellers. He's in an eye. He's under center. He gives the eye back. We hit him back there. Oh, if he gets away, he's going to get to the 1. We had a hit. Dakota Painter got the first hit on him at about 3 yards deep in the end zone. And the fullback kept driving it out and got the gain back to the yard line. So he gains a half a yard, 2nd and 9.5. They're in an eye. They've got Jackwell Fitz is starting. And he's going to get the ball deep again. He's at the 2 to 5, and we're going to bring him down. And Dakota Painter's in there again. Gabe Spencer, our leading tackler. He comes up on the play. He's playing safety. All right, 3rd down. Last week we couldn't stop the other guy at all on 3rd down. He was 8 of 10 on 3rd down. Then the 2 that he missed, he got it on 4th down. That was Cumberland that beat us 59-28. The referee is talking to the quarterback. I didn't see a flag. I don't know what they were really talking about. Offside, Bluefield. We lined up offside. So they're going to move it back to the 1 and march it out to the 6 on the penalty. And it'll still be 2nd down. So 2nd and 5 from the 6. It wasn't a dead ball because we didn't jump offside and touch anybody. We just had our helmet offside. 2nd down. They gave the Pitts, and we're going to bring him right down. He gained a yard, but we're going to bring him right down. Dakota Painter again. R.J. Buford for Bluefield High School. So they're 3rd, and they're at the 8. They need to go almost to the 12. Sellers is in a shotgun for the first time. He's looking to his left. We're going to pick it up for a touchdown. We got it for a touchdown, Gabe Spencer. Oh, he read it all the way. They were in a shotgun, and they were looking to the left, and so was Gabe Spencer. We had it read all the way. It was great defense in this way. Spencer went for the ball, and we had a safety behind him anyway. If we missed the interception, we had it covered anyway behind it. About a 10-yard touchdown. Rams on top 6-0. We're 12-12 left in the first quarter. He could have run that 100 yards back. There was nobody there. Once he caught the ball, it was all artificial turf. Done for the extra point. Left foot. Brisbane, Australia. Good hold. And we flirted the ball to the good. It snuck in on the right side. How about that? Rams 7. Bethel nothing. This is Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. The extra point was by Patrick Hilton. James Gunn is sick today and cannot play. And Patrick Hilton with the extra point. Bluefield leads 7-0. And we have 12-12 left in the first quarter. Gabe Spencer, 10-yard interception return after a 62-yard punt by Daniel Griffin. We kind of popped the ball up in the air to keep it from their good guy, and they're going to fair catch it and keep the ball at the 34. That was a nice one, too. Patrick Hilton just popped the balls up there, and their short guy, the guy was the fullback, called a fair catch, which you can do on the kickoff return as well as the punt return. And we're trying to keep it away from Stoney Burns, their All-American kick returner, who had 2 90-yard kickoff returns last week against Reinhardt. Bethel will have its second possession of the game. They are in a shotgun, and they're at their 34. Kerry Sellers is the quarterback. All right, and give is to a running back in motion around to the right, and he gets stripped up after about a 7-yard gain. Will Nix is in at quarterback, number 15. Nix has the better stats. 61% on just only 18 attempts, 11 of 18. 2 touchdowns, no intercepts. And he is 6'1", 224. Solidly put together. They have 2 receivers to the left from the 41. It's 2nd and 6. Receiver right, 2 running backs on each side of the quarterback. Quarterback is going to give over right tackle, and he's going to plow his way for a first down, crossing the 45. It'd be a first down and 10 for Bethel from its 45-yard line. Bethel had the ball on its first possession at the half-yard line, and we got points out of it. Gabe Spencer, a 10-yard kickoff return. And the Rams lead 7-0, 11:15 remaining in the first. We're at Mitchell Stadium. We have time, and we have a good game going. All right, they run a fly sweep to the left, and they're going to gain 4. Harry Cassius on the tackle. R.J. Buford and Cordell Johns helping out. The gain was only 3.5. Sent a man in motion from right to left, and on his full-speed motion, that gave him the handoff. And he gained to the 49. It's 2nd down. They're looking to the sideline. Shotgun quarterback. 1 receiver left, 2 right. To send the receiver in motion. And they're going to give it to him on a fly and take it to the Bluefield 37. Pitts, the running back. He's our lead. Jaquel Fitz, he's a freshman. He's 5'11" and nicely put together, 216 pounds from Gallatin, Tennessee. 3 receivers to the left. It's 3rd and 3. We look offside on this side, and they give it to their guy over right guard. We're going to stop him, push it back. He pushes back at us, and they think they have a first down. Buford and Cassius, we had him back at the 37, but he kept his legs moving. And it's a first down at the 33. First down for them at the 33 on a drive that started at their 34. 9:22 remaining in the first quarter. Bluefield 7-0 on an interception return of 10 yards by Gabe Spencer. From our 33, they're in an I. Big fullback, 260 pounds, but they'll give it to the tail. And Pitts will gain 3 to the 30. And slicing in there to make the tackle was Harry Cassius. Gain of 3 to the Bluefield 30. Bethel moving from our right to left toward the scoreboard. They got 4 receivers over here. 1 running back. They fake, and they're going to look over here. And then we got him wrapped up. But he's spinning away. We still got him wrapped up. We bring him down to 33, a sack. Harry Cassius on a blitz. Had the quarterback around the waist, and the quarterback got him spinning, and Cassius is spinning around his waist, and R.J. Buford came up and finished it off for a loss. 3rd and 10 at our Bluefield 33. 3 receivers left. The running back next to the quarterback. We're blitzing again. Quarterback is stepping up. He throws deep. He's got a wide receiver open, and he can't hold on. He got one hand on the ball here in the Bluefield, in the corner of the Bluefield end zone. He was about 5 yards into the end zone on this sideline, and the quarterback led him too far. He got one hand on it, and he couldn't bring it in. But he was open. They sent a receiver into the middle, and we had 2 guys who followed him, and nobody took the receiver on the sideline. Another breakdown. We got away with another one. Rams lead 7-0. And they're going to call timeout and talk this over on 4th down from the 33. All right, we're going to take a 30-second break. It's timeout for Bethel. This is Rams football on WHIS and WHIS.com. Bethel is still talking about their options. They appear that they're going for it. It's too far for their kicker, I would think. It's 50 yards again on a crossing wind, which would make it difficult. An option is to punt from here, pooch a kick up in the air and drop it down close to our goal line. They could take a 5-yard penalty on a delay of game and try to hit a punt from the 38. But what they done instead is they sent their quarterback out. When you're 0-5, what the hey? All right, fourth down from the 33. They got 3 receivers to the left. We look like we're coming, and we bring 5. Quarterback steps up, throws over the middle, and is completed for a first down, and he'll be dropped at the 11. Nice throw. Our coverage was okay. We had a corner running with their receiver moving from left to right on a post across the middle, and we had a safety behind it, but it was a nice throw. He zipped it in there. Nice catch. That was to Quincy Walden, a 5'5" receiver who got himself up in the air and made the catch. 1st and 10 for them at the 12. Bluefield's 12. They give it to Pitts, and he's going to walk in. We don't touch him. They ran it over left tackle. Pitts was the eye back, and they ran it over left tackle, and the blocking was such that no one touched him for 12 yards, and it's a touchdown. Bluefield 7, Bethel 6, pending the extra point. There's 7:24 left in the first quarter. Number 88 is Casey Camerzel, and he'll attempt to tie the score up. And it flutters over, flag. The kick is good. Took forever to get up and over. They're talking about it at the 3. The teams are coming off as if the points are going to stand. The point is going to stand. Unsportsmanlike against Bluefield. All right, they're going to come right out, so we'll stay here for the kickoff. Unsportsmanlike against Bluefield on an extra point. Again, it's amazing how these sometimes on special teams that we have unsportsmanlikes and roughings and things. They're running how many plays a game? 10 plays a game, and it happens on special teams. You watch your NFL games, they'll do the same thing. All right, with that, it's 7-7. Bluefield 7, Bethel 7. 7:24 left in the first quarter. Normally, Bethel would kick off from their 35, but they'll get the kick from the 50. I didn't see any swing or any shove, so it could have been oral. And they're ready to tee it up. For the kicker, the wind will be blowing from his left to right. It's about 12 miles an hour blowing over the scoreboard, over the press box and toward the stands across the way, blowing from the west. We have number 30, Justin Brown is one of the returners, and he has got his heels on the goal line. All right, their guy comes up and gives it a whack, and it's deep, and it's going through the goalpost. What is it, Canadian football? They get a point for that, or in Australian rules. So he hit the ball 50. He did hit the ball. He was kicking from the 50. So Bluefield gets the ball 1st and 10 from the 25. Ashton Dixon is the quarterback. Roger L. Smith will be a receiver left. Jennison is a receiver right. Quincy Mock is the slot back to the right. And Marion Harris, our leading rusher, is the tailback behind Dixon. The give is to Harris, left tackle, and the gain will be 3. Harris fighting hard and pushes it out to the 4, to the 29. We line up right away. They got a big defense, and we're trying to wind them out a little bit. And we're going to fake to Harris and look and throw. And their guy hit us. He banged us good. Oh, no, they're going to call the ball was over the head and uncatchable. Not when he hit us, the ball was still on its way. The ball was thrown to a sideline pattern to Jennison. He got whacked at the 44 right in front of the Bluefield bench, and he didn't make a call. Uncatchable ball. How do you know? I don't get that rule. How do you know? Give the guy a chance to catch the ball. All right, 34-yard line. We give it to Harris. We're going to be short. I'm sorry, from the 29, and we only take it out to the 33. Well, we needed a big burst on that. We needed a 6.5 yards. 4th down. And here comes Griffin, the punt. Man, we got whacked. You know, here's my take on this. The referee's out there to look at the players, to protect the players. And so if you got your eyes on both of the players, how can you watch the ball? Bluefield punting, low snap. Griffin picks it up. Rugby-type kick, and he gets it away. He's hit it from the 32-yard line, and his knee goes down at the 26 of Bethel, and it'll be 1st down. 52 yards? I'm sorry, 18 and 24, 42 yards. 42 and a 62 for Daniel Griffin. Nice kick. Bethel will have the ball first and no return. 1st and 10 at the 26. At the Bethel 26, it's 7-7. We're approaching 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter at Mitchell Stadium. They're in an old Maryland I stack. All 3 backs behind the quarterback. And the flag is down, and their last guy in the I will carry to the 35. We're checking what the flag was. When the I was first being used in the late 50s, when Tom Nugent was at Maryland, the first I was all 3 backs lined up in a row behind the quarterback. They're talking it over here on what the flag is. Offside, Bluefield. Well, boy, we got our helmet across the line again. So they have a choice of 1st and 5 or 2nd and 1, and they're going to go 2nd and 1. So what they'll do, they'll get the quarterback under center. They're in the Maryland 3-deep I again, and Pitts dots the I, and he is 9 yards deep. They give it to a big fullback. We upend him, but he's still going to get the 1st down. Emmett Martin, 6'3", 260 pounds. Taking the shock on that was Cordell Johns, our linebacker. Their fullback is the 2nd guy in line. They have a 232-pounder and a 260-pounder in front of the running back. They give the ball to Pitts. We were going to wrap him up, though. We've got him right near the line of scrimmage, and that was Dakota Painter was in there close to that. Underneath all that is Gabe Spencer. Spencer has our touchdown, a 10-yard interception return on the first series for Bethel. Bluefield scored first. Bethel responded. We're 7-7, 5 minutes left in the first. Now they've gone from 3 backs now to 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. Shotgun, 2nd and 9. Fake, quarterback roll, screen, and we did nice on the screen. We had it. We had a good rush, and then we had Cassius and Painter out there covering the screen. Larico Hopkins. He's our only player from Tennessee. He's from Laverne, Tennessee, 6'1", 190-pound junior. And he came off the edge and harassed the quarterback. But we were all over it. They didn't have anything set up. 3rd and 9 from their 39. Quarterback rolls to his right, scrambling to his left. He scrambles to his right. Pull down! Cordell Johns. We finally got to him. A big, big loss to the 32. I'm sorry, to the 27, 28. From the 39 to the 28, an 11-yard loss. Now they move it back to the 27, a 12-yard loss. Jennison is the receiver waiting for the punt. He said he's got heels at the 30, and there's a timeout here. And it's going to be timeout Bluefield. All right, timeout has been taken once by each team. And with 4:16 left in the first quarter, Bluefield 7 and Bethel 7. We'll take a 30-second break. Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. Fans are still coming in, and there's still room for you in this great 10,000-seat edifice. Bring a blanket, one to sit on and one to put on your lap, and this is Saturday afternoon football. This is Saturday's America right here at Mitchell Stadium, where Bethel and the Rams are tied 7-7, and on fourth down they are lining up the punt. Jennison is ready to take it at his 30. Rugby-style kick, end over end, that went about 8 feet high, if that. Jennison lets it go by him, and they're going to get a great bounce to the 19, 18, 17, from their 28 to our 17. I don't know if that ball went 8 feet, maybe 6 feet. Barely got over his teammates' heads. Boy, that's a change here. We had hoped to field the ball at the 30 and maybe get it back to our 35. Instead, they got the overspin bounce, and we will take over our own 18. 1st and 10 at the 18. Quante Hines will be snapping the ball to the shotgun quarterback, Dixon. We send kid in motion right to left. We're going to look to the left and throw out there where it's caught, and Roger L. Smith will go down at the 25. Make it 2nd and 3. This is a nice way to get 7. They're going to go to the 24. It's 2nd and 6. Square out pattern to Roger L. Smith on the far side of the field. Everybody moving. Our left tackle and 3 receivers moved. It's going to be on us. And just about everything we gained on the pass to Roger L. Smith, they're going to mark it back to the 19. 2nd and 9. Bluefield's offense has not scored in this 7-7 game. Gabe Spencer on the interception return. All right, they're pressing us real tight. Man-to-man. And we're rolling out as if the pass. We throw it behind Jennison. He still catches the ball. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first. And he's going to be at the 27. Jennison was flanked to the right. Ran a square in to toward his left. Ball was thrown behind him. And he spun and caught the ball. And then went to the ground unbalanced. They're going with a 3-man front. Trying to get a pass rush here on Ashton Dixon. We have 2 receivers to the left. Everybody's looking to the sideline for a call from the sidelines. Aaron Mingo is the offensive coordinator for Ordell Walker, the head coach. Man in motion is Kidd, right, left to right. We give the ball to Bennett. He almost broke it. He got to the 37, 1st down. He got hit on the right thigh pad otherwise and tumbled. Otherwise, he was gone. One hand got him. Boy, he's dependable short yardage. He's averaging 3.7 yards a carry. And they don't sound like much, but those are all the hard yards. We're looking to pass. Square out to the other side, Jennison. And there's 7 yards. Nothing to it. To the 44, Bluefield 44. Jennison, who just made a catch squaring in from the right. He ran a square out for 7, 2nd and 3. Bluefield 44. Motion with Kidd. And we're going, we got hit. The ball's on the ground. It's alive, and they're going to run with it. They're at our 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. 2 flags. The flags are at the 17. Dixon was looking to pass. Pushing the back is going to be against them on the return. It'll still be their ball. The likelihood is they'll have 1st and 10 at the 27. Dixon looking to pass, and he caught a helmet right under his chin, and the ball came out. It was a good fair lick. The guy hit him up a little high. Might have bounced off of kids or Dixon's shoulder pads, and the helmet came up, and Dixon's helmet fell. He came back, his head snapped back, and the ball came out. They picked it up, and they ran it in. Brenton Davis, an outside linebacker from Memphis, 6'1", 225. So they will get the ball 1st and 10 at the 27. The score does remain tied. It is 7-7. Bluefield scored first. Bethel scored the second touchdown, and Bethel has the ball after this turnover. Turnovers are now even 1-1. Rams scored on the turnover. Gabe Spencer a 10-yard interception return. They have 1st and 10 running backs to the left and right of the shotgun quarterback. One receiver wide to the right. We blitz. They run the fly sweep to the right, and they're getting a bunch. And they're getting 8 and 9. And they finally bring him down for 9. They're going to say his knee went down at 9. He got back up and got to about 12 yards, but they're going to move him back 9. From the Bluefield 18. Sweep going the other way. We're wrapping him up for a loss to the 23. Harry Cassius, Orlando Evans High School. They're going to say he's at the 22 and a half, where it's 3rd and 5. They're looking to the sidelines. Couple coaches over there going through all kind of gyrations, putting in a formation and a play. With the quarterback goes under center, resets his running backs in an I, like they're in 4-down territory. The quarterback is going to throw. He's got a swing back coming out. We need to tackle him right now, and it's going to be close. They ran a swing pass to their 263-pound fullback, and he has the first down. We came up a little late to make the tackle. Khalil Randall had to leave a deeper receiver, and he came up and tackled the swing man out of the backfield. 263 pounds worth. First down at the Bluefield 17. Tie game. They're looking to pass. They throw the fade into the corner. There's a flag down, and we caught it. We caught the ball, and it's going to be a touchback if it holds up. There's a flag at the 18. And I'm sorry I can't give you we got the ball, and I just can't, if he just turned a half a turn, I can see his jersey number. Number 2, it's Joel Calfee, the safety from Athens, West Virginia, and Pikeville High School. All right, they had a hands to the face. It's declined by Bluefield, and we'll take the ball 1st and 10 at the 20. Calfee went up with the wide receiver in the corner on the of the end zone in the scoreboard side. And Calfee, and they both kind of came down with the ball, and Calfee yanked it away from him, and we get the interception. Had they both come down together with the ball, it's always offensive ball, and it would have been a touchdown. We have 2 interceptions, and we take over 1st and 10 at the 20. Ball in the middle of the field. All right, we give the ball to Harris, go running from right to left. He's at the 20, 22, and it'll be bounced out of bounds at the 23, where it'll be 2nd and 7. Harris was left of the quarterback and ran around right in, and he gained 3. They strung it out nicely. We want to get their big people moving. They got a big line, and they got big middle linebackers. See how much room they cover. The ball, Dixon's going to keep on the option. He's at the 30 and has a first down at the 31. Good fake up the middle. And with the fake up the middle, and that was to, we had Robert Smith back there, and we faked to him. Wow, that was new. All right, then we kept it. We have a first down to 31. High snap. We bring it down. We got it in time to Pope, and Pope will take it to the 39-yard line, 38-yard line. They're marking his knee. A quick burst for 7. The athletic Ashton Dixon and all 6'4" of him went up and got the ball. He tapped it down to himself and got it in the Pope. And Pope gained 7. All right, we're giving it to Harris on a sweep. A nice block by our back, and we're at the 50 to 49. Pope blocking for his teammate, Harris, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. And he takes it inside their territory. And they're going to say it was right at the 50. We're going to sort it out when we come back. It's right around the 50. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. Colleges accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, Commission on Colleges, to award associate, baccalaureate, and master's degrees. It was founded in 1922. In September of 1922, under Dr. R.A. Lansdale's leadership, Bluefield College opened its doors to students seeking Christian higher education in southwestern Virginia. All right, the teams are on the field and warming up, and we're going to have the third quarter kickoff in just a few moments. Bluefield will be doing the kicking off, and this is Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. Way, it is blowing across the field. It's blowing from the west, and so it is blowing over the press box, across the field, and onto the stands across the way, right into the face of the eastern stands. The sun is out. The temperature's in about 47 to 50 degrees. We have on hand here maybe 300 or 400 fans. When we thank you very much for joining us around the Bluefields and around the world, for that matter, on WHIStalkradio.com. Thanks for being with us. Bluefield is getting ready to kick off, and it'll be by Patrick Hilton. And he will kick out from the scoreboard end of the field and kick towards Stadium Drive. They have 2 players lined up at the 12-yard line. All right, we're waiting from the side from the official under the far goal post. And our other left-footed kicker, we're going to hit a little pooch kick. And when you hit it to the 40, they take a knee at the 41. We just popped. That's the second time we've kicked off. We're shoving around again on a kickoff. Both offenses and defenses are, they're playing hard, trying to make something of the game. And these 2 special teams are just having a shoving match out here. No call. Would have been a double penalty anyway. We're trying to keep the ball from their outstanding All-American kick returner and defensive back, Stoney Burns. B-U-R-N-S, 5'9", 196. He's influenced the game here. They get the ball at the 41, so by keeping the ball away from Burns. 1st and 10 at their own 41. They give it to Fitz. He's trying to get wide. He's going to cut it back in and gain 3. The tackle is Larico Hopkins, 6'1", 190-pound junior from Laverne, Tennessee, the only Tennessee player on the Bluefield roster. They gain 4 to the 45. Their quarterback is Will Nix. He's been going all the way. And they give it on a sprint to the left. They cut it back inside and only going to gain a yard or 2. We strung it out real well. Khalil Randall, the right cornerback, helped string it out. And then running it to play down from behind was Kerry Cassius, the red shirt junior from Orlando. 46-yard line is 3rd and 5. Nix is just 5 of 12 passing. Long count, 3rd and 5. He's looking to the right. Sends a guy out incomplete. He ran a square out to a slot receiver at the 45. That wasn't going to get near a first down. And so with the fact now is 4th and 5 from the 41. A 3 and out. That's 2 in a row. And that's something we never saw. We never saw an out. We didn't see a 12 and out against Cumberland. We got a 3 and out right here. They're punting from the 45. Cumberland ran a fake punt last week for a first down. Did Bethel see it on film? Yes, they did. All right. And they hit it to the punter, who kicks a line drive that Dennison's going to pick at the 15, retreats to the 13, retreats to the 12, back up to the 15, and will be brought down to the 20. Trying to find some room, but also having a sense of where he was. Then when he got to the 12, his eyes got bigger, and he decided it was time to run forward, and he did. And the 20's in a pretty nice spot. The Rams' first possession of the second half. And they'll have it on the far hash mark at the 21-yard line, so they'll have the ball at their left hash mark. They had a player shaken up on the kick coverage. Number 29, Kadrian Edwards. He's had a nice game. He's walking under his own power. Maybe a shot to the stomach or something. But he looks like he'll be back. Bluefield needs to string together from first downs. Rams have 6 first downs this game. First possession of the second quarter, Rams trail 14-7. Dixon gives it to Bennett, left guard, and there's 6 yards. The line of scrimmage was a 21, and Bennett's taking it out to the 27. Hines is the center. Nice block on that nose tackle. All right, we're going to give the ball to Bennett, left guard. First down. We've done that before. All our first downs seem to be this. Let's give it to Bennett 3 times in a row. See what happens. So, and when we've done that, we've gotten first downs. To the 32. They're big up front. They're in the 280 range. They're 3 guys, but we're pushing them. We give it to Bennett again. Left guard, another 6 yards, 7 yards. To the 40, to the Bluefield 40. Our left guard is Andrew McPhee. That's where we've run the ball here. Freshman. We gave it to Bennett. Now we pitch it out to Harris. He'll have the first down on the other side at the 45. Good fake. Bennett made it a good fake too. He drew some attention. Then we pitched the ball to Harris. And we have a first down for the Rams at the Rams 45. Rams driving towards Stadium Drive. They're in a 4-man front. They started the game in a 3-man front. Dixon called signals. He's got Harris to his right. He's got Bennett behind him. Maples resets to the right wing. All right, they give his guard to beat it for the Bennett. Left guard. There's 5 yards. Bennett is 6'1", 215 pounds. He's from Hampton. They're going to say he went to the 49. So a gain of 4. He just runs bigger. Whenever there's tough yards to be gained, they call him Sam Bennett. He's a sophomore. Glad to have him back for 2 more years. All right, we're going to throw a pass, and it's going to be behind Jennison and incomplete. Jennison was split to the right, went in toward the middle, and we threw the ball behind him. 3rd and 6. We were on schedule at 2nd and 6. 3rd and 6. We're going to need 6. 3rd and 6 from the 49. It's our own 49. And we're going to give to Bennett. Bennett pushing. First down. A good push from McAfee at the left guard. And Hinckley, the left tackle. And then when it got around Bennett, he kept pushing, and it's a first down at their 43. 1st and 10 Rams. Going to the 43, down 14-7. Bennett, right guard this time. Gains 3 there. Yeah, they're going to give him the 40. We have a way of spreading the wealth, as Aaron Mingo says, the offensive coordinator. There's nothing wrong with giving to a guy 25 times either. Bennett can do the load. 2nd and 7. And we're going to run the option. The pitch is out here. It's away. The ball's loose. And it's going to be fought for. It's fought for at the 40. Bethel says it has it. And the referee does too. We faked to Bennett at right guard, and Harris was moving to his right for the pitch. The ball was wide. The pitch was out beyond him. We got one hand on it. Looking for a good bounce. We didn't get it. The ball rolled to their 39. They fall on it first down. That's the second fumble we've lost. They had the ball first out their own 39. And they're giving the ball to a reserve back here, Damon Raymer. And he gets really up. His feet were in the air, upended. But he still gains 5. Upending tackle by number 87. I'm sorry, there was a 97. I don't have that. All right, first down. Give to Raymer again. He's going to have a first down and much more, and about an extra 8 beyond the first down stick. There's a flag. He runs it to the Bluefield 43. There's a flag at the 46 of Bethel. It's in Bethel's backfield, or pretty much along the line of scrimmage. And they're walking back. So holding on their wide receiver, blocking a corner. It'll still be second down. And that was right at the point that the runner got loose, so he got loose with a hold. All right, there's second down. They are at their 36. They have to go to their 49. 2nd and 13. Running backs to the left and right of the quarterback. And they're going to run a sweep to the left. And nice tackle. Nice open field tackle. And we stop him for a very short yards. Mark Monsanto had 5 tackles in the first half. He gained a yard. But it was an open field tackle. Monsanto was pretty well alone on the defensive front for Bluefield's left. 3rd down and 13. Bluefield trails 14-7, 3rd quarter. We're pressing on their receivers. Their quarterback throws deep, and he catches the ball at our 30. 1st down, and he's down. He threw it right in between our corner and our safety. Rivers was the corner, and our safety was Gabe Spencer, and he threw it right in between us. Nice pass. 1st down on a 3rd down conversion, and now the ball at the 31. Will Nix, that was a nice pass. 1st and 10. Bluefield 31, man in motion. They run the sweep, and we're all over it. We're all over it. It's going to be a loss. Harry Cassius was waiting for it. Came across the line of scrimmage. Gabe Spencer on the tackle. Gabe Spencer is the leading tackler on the team, or 2nd leading tackler on the team. Yet he's the deepest back on a long pass. They gain a yard. 2nd and 9. They have an I formation. Quarterback under center. Giving it to the I-back Fitz. Big hole right guard. And he's inside our 20, 19-yard line. 1st down. Flag. Flag is at our 15. The flag came in behind the play. This is usually not good for the defense. He crossed the 1st down marker, which was at the Bluefield 21. They're talking with the ball in hand at the Bluefield 19. Bluefield is personal foul face mask. We've gone over 100 yards in penalties. We haven't done that in these 2 years. And they're inside the 10. Bethel 1st and goal from the 9.5 of Bluefield. Bethel leads 14-7, 8:35 left in the 3rd quarter. Already? 3rd quarter, 8:29 left. They're inside our 10. Quarterback under center. I-back. Give it to Raymer, the I-back. Trying to sweep right. He gets to the corner, and he goes in. They kick the corner out. They turn the end in. Cumberland made a living out of that last week. And now Bethel has done it to go to ahead 20-7. Kick pending here. 20-7, 8:18 left in the 3rd. They have a right-footed kicker. We have 2 left-footed kickers. Their right-footed kicker. Going to put the ball up. Casey Camerzell. Ball is up off his right foot. And they say it's good. Bethel 21, Bluefield 7. This is Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. Oh. We had them wrapped up. They had a long 3rd down play. They were there at 3rd and 12, and their quarterback rose to the occasion. He threw a nice pass, threw it in between 2 of our defenders, and got Bethel a 1st down inside our 30. Made that 3rd down conversion, and then the Bethel team finished it up from there. Devin Raymer, 5'8", 161-pound sophomore. He had the touchdown. 21-7 in the Bluefield offense. All right, there was a penalty on them. And they are going to kick it from the 20. I'm not sure what that was about. All right, they're kicking off from the 20. We got Brown and Mock at the 15. Justin Brown and Quincy Mock. We're standing at our 15. The wind has pretty much settled down, but when it does blow, it blows across the field over the press box. And Mock is going to take the ball at the 21. He takes it at the right hash mark, and he's going to the left. He's at the 36. He's cutting back to the right, and he'll go down to the 36. He took it at the right hash mark, ran it to the left hash mark, and ran it back to the right hash mark. Well, we gained some yards at it. He took it from the 26 to the Bluefield 37. First down, Rams. Bluefield 36. We're out of sync here. You know, we give the ball to Bennett, and he pounds it in there, and then we do something else, and we stall. All right, Pope is the fullback this time. We've got receivers left and right. We send Kid in motion. We're going to run a square out pass to Jennison, and we make the catch. That's the third time we've run that square out pattern to Jennison on the right side. Kind of hard to defend that 6'4" frame of his. And we gain 8. 2nd and 2. We need to go all the way in here. We're down 21-7. And we give the ball to Pope, left guard, first down, and we're going to be near midfield. Excuse me. Okay, that was easy. Square out for 8 yards and a left guard for all the rest that we needed. First down at the 50. Pope, a nice gain, 8 yards. Kid in motion, right to left. Here's the reverse of Rogel Smith. We have blockers out front, 50, 45, 40, 35, 20, 15, 10. No one's near him. No flag, touchdown. Rogel Smith on a reverse. Rodrell Smith on a reverse. We ran the option, and we made it look like we were running the option to the left, and we pitched the ball back to Rodrell Smith, who was going from left to right. He was lined up as the flanker on the left side, actually the split end on the left side. And he caught the ball right behind where the ball was snapped to the quarterback, going the other way. So we showed left and we ran right. We've got to get him off our backs on this option, and that's one way to do it. 21-13. 50 yards, Rodrell Smith on a reverse. We need this extra point to get it within 7. Patrick Hilton. Good snap. Ball up. And it's through. It is Bethel 21, Bluefield 14. 7:35 left in the third quarter. This is Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. 30 seconds, please. Faith and Family Day, Bluefield College at Mitchell Stadium. Dr. David Olive wrote, talking about the football and having this event here today. He says, what an amazing opportunity to compete against others while doing it in a way that honors and exalts Christ. Faith and Family Day at Mitchell Stadium. Having a good time. We're bundled up, but you know we got blankets under ourselves on the seats and got them on our laps. We're comfortable enough. Bluefield has cut the lead 21-14. Bethel 21, Bluefield 14. We have kept it away from Stoney Burns. He's alone at the 15. We've been popping the ball up, and we pop it up to them at the 10. At the 30, the 40. They're going to push it through to 50. We got the kicker left, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. We hit a pop-up pooch kick, and they ran it back 70 yards. Quincy Walden, a wide receiver, 5'5", 167 pounds, from Medina, Tennessee. And we just stayed spread out and ran right by him. There's a flag. Offside, Bluefield declined. So 21-14 has gone to 27-14 in no time. We were just running thin. We were stretched out across the field. He picked it up at the 30. At the left hash mark, ran to the center of the field, cut back to the left hash mark. And he had two blockers in front of him to block the kicker. Pending the extra point, long count. Holder looks back, kick is up, and he hits it nicely, and it's through. And it is Bethel 28, Bluefield 14, 7:24 left in the third. This is Rams football on WHIS, WHIStalkradio.com. Yeah, we're good. We're all good. Bethel leads Bluefield 28-14. It was 14-7 Bethel lead at halftime. Bluefield scored on a 50-yard reverse to Rodrell Smith, and they came right back and scored on a 70-yard kickoff return. 28-14, Bethel on top. Kicking off from the 35 in the middle of the field. Bluefield waiting to receive the kickoff. And it's going to be Quincy Mock. He's at the 6. The 10, he's at the right sideline. He's got room too, the 35, the 40, and down to 45. And they had some angle of pursuit. Mock got through the first layer of defenders, and but they had a good angle of pursuit from the backside. And we're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 46. Bluefield's defense takes a break, not having to go off the field after Bluefield's touchdown because of the kickoff return by Bethel. 1st and 10, Bluefield down 2 touchdowns from the 46, their own 46. The give is to Bennett, left guard, 50, 45, and near the first down marker at their 44. First down. We line up quickly, going to get their big guys moving. Mock in motion. Dixon pitches the Mock going to the left, and he'll gain 6 or 7. Knocked out of bounds at the Bethel 39. So a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. We line up quickly. It's a no-huddle team. We're in a shotgun. Dixon is 5 yards behind the center. He's got Bennett 2 yards behind him. Well, we lined up quickly. Then we're going to look to the sideline for a play. All right, they got big boards out. Dixon puts Mock in motion, right to left. High snap, ball on the ground. Dixon's going to fall on it. Dixon's only 5 yards behind the center. And we managed to get the ball about 8.5 feet high. Dixon 6'4", he needed all of it, plus his fingertips. Brought the ball down and still hit the ground. Then Dixon fell on it at the 43. 3rd and 9. All right, Dixon wants to throw. He throws out here to Mock. 40, 35, 30. He gets a block from his teammate, and we're going to be shy of the first. And we're at the 31-yard line. We were thrown out of bounds on our side. First down. First down, Rams at the 31-yard line of Bethel. Bethel leads 28-14. All right, we're going to give the Bennett right guard. And he's going to get some tough yards to the 28. Between the 28 and 29-yard line of Bethel. Bluefield scored first, led 7-0. A 10-yard interception returned by Gabe Spencer. They went ahead 14-7, and that's where we were at the half. It's now 28-14. We're looking the throw. We throw on the outside. We overthrow Jennison. Good coverage. We're trying to run that square out. We've had some success with throwing the Jennison on the square out to the right, but it was overthrown. Closely covered. Richard Johnson's way out on, we're on the right hash mark, and Richard Johnson's way out there with single coverage. No safety help, and that corner's right up on him. 3rd down from the 29. And we're going to throw. We've got to throw to Johnson. We've got him open. And we can't. Oh, the gosh. We dropped it. The ball got knocked away. We let the ball hang up there a little too long. Johnson had the step. He had all that room over there. He was by himself over there. There wasn't another blue or white jersey except he and the defender had half the field. Johnson was open at the 10. And the ball hung up there in the corner, knocked it away. 4th, 20 at the 29. 4th and 9. And we're going to run the option. We have some room. We're going to pitch it to Jennison. And we're going to be close and short. The ball got fumbled at the 22, but we're trying to reach for the stick for the first down marker, but we're going to be a yard short on 4th down. There's a flag. There's a flag near where the play ended. There's a flag at the 24. The run was to the 23. They're talking, not talking to either team. Officials speaking with one another. All the coaches trying to help them from afar. The flag is in the middle of the field. Remember, he went out of bounds on the far side. So let's see what we got here. Here he comes. Block below the waist against Bluefield. That'll be declined. What that rule is, when you release, all right, and you're 7 yards down the field, if you're a receiver and you release and you're 7 yards down the field, you can't block below the waist. You can't be throwing cross-body blocks at those safeties and corners. The injury factor, they're always looking to reduce injuries, and that was one, and that was just put in last year. All right, so it's a 10-yard penalty, block it below the waist on that play, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Bethel at the Bethel 38-yard line. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Bethel 28, Bluefield 14. Nix is the quarterback. He's got a running back to his right and 3 receivers spread out to the left. He's looking left to throw, and he hits the receiver at the 40, the 35, Bluefield's 50, Bluefield's 40, and down inside the 35-yard line. And he hits Quincy Walden. Walden had a big 3rd down catch that led to the other score. Their score earlier in the 3rd quarter. It was 14-7 at halftime. It's now 28-14 Bethel. The Maryland I, 3 deep, and they're going to the deepest back, and that is going to be Raymer, and he will gain 8. They have 2 big fullbacks in front of Raymer, who's the 3rd back in the I. And they just send those 2 fullbacks right into the 0 hole, right up the middle, and send Raymer in behind that, 9 yards to the Bluefield 27. Bethel's 0-5 on their record. No wins, 5 losses. They're in the I again, the 3 deep I. Raymer up the middle. And he's got the first down and a little more. Ball kind of popped out of his hands, and he fell back in his hands at the 22 where it's first down. They're a no-huddle team also. They go under center, but the quarterback puts his hands under center more than most teams in this league. They're looking for their first win. Bluefield's looking for its second. 1st and 10 from the 22. Quarterback looking over the middle. He's got a receiver, and he missed him. He had Quincy Walden running a post, and he threw the ball right under the goalpost. A little too deep. He had a couple steps on our guys back there. 2nd down. They went for all of it in that 28-14 lead. They went for all of it from the 22. 2nd and 10 from the 22. And they gave it to Raymer from the I formation, and he left tackle for a couple yards. Well, more than that. He's going to gain about 4. To the 18. We're to be 3rd down. 3rd from the 18. 3rd and 4. Raymer is deep back in an I. Quarterback's going to give it to him. Right tackle. He cuts it inside, and he's going to be short of the first down, I think. No? Okay, it's real close. First down. They're at the 12. They're getting a push. They got a big offensive line. It averaged 310 pounds all the way across. And they're getting a push. They have an All-American center. They give it to Raymer again, right up the middle. And he's inside our 5 when we bring him down. Cassius is in on that tackle. But they're inside. They're at the 5. 2nd down. They can make a first down at the 1. They gave it to Raymer, right tackle. Pushing. And near a first down at our 2. Raymer's only 161 pounds, but he gets in behind those big guys, and he feels bigger than that. 3rd down. 3rd down at the 2. At the 1.5, they can get a first down. They go to the 3 deep backs. They're in the Maryland I. They got a quarterback and 3 running backs lined up behind him. Give it to the 2nd guy through, and he scores. They gave it to the middle back, and he scored. Right guard. They gave it to number 38, Logan Diebold, 232 pounds. Sophomore. 6'1", 232. 34-14. 2:03 remaining in the 3rd. Waiting for the snap for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. It is Bethel 35, Bluefield 14, 2:03 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. At Mitchell Stadium, Bluefield trails 35-14 to Bethel University of McKenzie, Tennessee. The Rams awaiting the kickoff. It was 14-7 at the half. Bluefield scored on a 50-yard reverse to Roger L. Smith. Meanwhile, the Wildcats from Bethel has 3 scores this half, 35-14. Bethel came into this contest, these two teams last year, 0-5, and won one of the 2 wins they had all year as Bluefield won 0-11. Bethel comes into this game 0-5. Bluefield came into this game 1-4. None of that win was not here. It was in Newport News against the Apprentice School. All right, they're going to kick off. A little pooch kick, and Maples is going to fair catch at the Bluefield 34. Okay, that was safe and well done. The field position was already gained. And it was a high enough kick that a fair catch was in order. They were right on top of him. Bluefield will take over at the, they say, in the 33. 1st and 10, Bluefield from his 33, coming out of the scoreboard and going towards Stadium Drive. Bluefield's offense has 1 touchdown today. That was the 50-yard reverse to Roger L. Smith. The defense scored the other points. So the first points of the game were scored by Gabe Spencer on a 10-yard interception return. Dixon has Pope behind him. Dixon's rolling out and throws it away. They try to hit Maples on a square out to the right, and he was double covered by 2 inside linebackers, 2 big linebackers inside. They're a big team. So far, our running play after play without a huddle has had little effect. Trying to make them run and make their big guys run. We've had a little effect on them. All right, 2nd down. And we give the ball to Pope, and he's going to get about half of it to the Bluefield 38-yard line. 3rd and 5. We're in lower than 2 minutes remaining. 1:42 remaining in the 3rd. 35-14 Bethel. They're up close on our receivers. And we're going to make a pitch out here to Roger L. Smith to the 40 to 42 and knocked out of bounds at the 42. And it's going to be a yard short of the 1st. We may consider going for it. 4th down. We're lining up like we're going for it. 4th down and a yard and a half, or a yard. We need to get to the 43. We're at the 42. We need a big push. They jump in, they jump out. Trying to get them to jump offside. Are we going to run a play? Call the timeout. We're still lining up. 11 seconds remaining on the play clock. We're going to run a play. Dixon calling signals. He's going to give the ball to Pope, left guard, and we're short. I think we're short. I don't even know if our offensive line got across, but we're getting a good mark. Wow, we got a good mark by this guy over here. 1st down. 1st down. The guy on this side gave us an extra half a yard, and we needed all of that. From the 43, 1st and 10, Bluefield. Jennison in motion. They gave us the Pope up the middle, the 50. Wow, that was quick. Down to their 47. Pope shot through there. 43 to their 47 in no time, 1st and 10. We line up quickly. They go 280 across the front, and they have a couple 250-pound linebackers. And they've changed their front from a 3-man front to a 4. Now they're saying we're just shy of the 1st. We're 2nd in inches. They move the sticks and then move them back. Bluefield is at the Bethel 47, and they move the sticks back. So we need to get, we got to cross that 47-yard stripe. Pope is the running back behind Dixon. Dixon is 5 yards behind the center. We have 2 guys that split right, 1 split left. Dixon is going to roll to his left. He's got Maples out there, but he's going to throw deep, throws it short, and is caught. And it's a flag at the, but we caught the ball at the 18. I think that's going to be interference on them. Roger L. Smith with the catch. Smith was sprinting down the left sideline. The ball was thrown short, probably intentionally short. Smith came back for the catch. The cornerback hit us. Smith with the catch. Ooh, they're going to call offense. that Smith went through the guy to get to the ball. Whoa. Offensive pass interference. You know, the way they were kind of tangled up, a no call would have been a call. So now it's going to be back at the Bluefield 38-yard line. Bluefield 38. Still second down. We have to go to Bethel's 47, and we're at the 38. Wow, that was, you know, we were inside their 20 with a catch right there. A no call would have been wonderful. All right, second down. 3 receivers to the right, and we throw out here to Jennison. He catches it at the 40, and he's out to the 49. Got a block from Maples right at the point of attack. We got a nice chunk of it back. 12-yard gain. Leaves us shy of the first. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We have played 3 periods at Mitchell Stadium. It is Bethel 35, Bluefield 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is Rams Football, WHIS, WHIStalkradio.com. A 6-yard touchdown pass on 4th down from quarterback Ashton Dixon to his right split end, David Jennison, has narrowed the gap to 35-21. Bethel 35, Bluefield 21. 10 minutes and 12 seconds left on the scoreboard clock here at Mitchell Stadium. Bluefield scored first, led 7-0 in the first, and was 7-7 at the end of one. Bethel scored in the second and led 14-7 at halftime. Bethel scored on the first drive of the third quarter, 21-7. Rodrell Smith, a 50-yard touchdown reverse, 21-14. They scored on a 70-yard kickoff return, 28-14. They scored, made it 35-14, and now we have scored. It's 35-21. Bluefield to kick off. Hilton, left footer, likely to pooch kick it. They have Stoney Burns back there, the All-American return guy. And he hasn't touched the ball yet. But they've been getting the ball, at the 35, at the 44. That's as good as a nice return. I expect we're going to hit it to, semi-deep here. And we do. We pop the ball over. Burns has got the ball at the 24. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Flag. 30. Another knockdown. Touchdown. Touchdown. Stoney Burns. They have a flag at the Bluefield 37. Stoney Burns had 2 touchdowns on kickoff returns last week that were 90-plus. This one was 75-plus. Offside, Bluefield, decline, and they have their second touchdown on a kickoff return. Bethel has 4 touchdowns on kickoff returns over the last 2 weeks. Burns had 2 of them last week, and Burns has 1 of them this week. Quincy Walden has the other. 41-21. All of our 2 scores here in the second half have been responded with kickoff returns for touchdowns by Bethel. We work on special teams every day out in this field. The kick is up. It's good. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. Bluefield trails 42-21. 9:57 left in the fourth quarter. They led 21-7, and we scored, make it 21-14, and they ran the kickoff back to make it 28-14. It was 35-14, and we fight and claw our way down the field. We throw a touchdown pass to David Jennison to make it 35-21. They run the kickoff back for a touchdown. 76 yards, Stoney Burns. The one time he touches the ball today. Touchdown. 42-21, 9:57 left. Bethel 0-5, looking for its first win. Bluefield 1-4, looking for its first home victory at Mitchell Stadium since November 20th, 1941. The Rams came into this game 1-4, having won at Newport News against the Apprentice School. We have Justin Brown at the 6 and Quincy Mock. They punch the ball up there, and it lands at the 30. We're not going to get the ball. We just look at it, no, we got it. We ran by the ball thinking that the guy behind us was going to get it, and the ball bounced at the 30. We ran right by the ball, and we got it, though. Harry Cassius, linebacker in his real life, in his day job, he recovered the ball and saved us there at the 30. 1st and 10 Rams at the 30. The Rams have their timeouts left. And a wind, it doesn't matter either way. The wind is still blowing over the press box across the field at about 8 miles an hour. We're looking to throw out here on the right. Rodrell Smith at the 40. And will be out of bounds at the Bluefield 45. First down. It'll be the Bluefield 43. And they haven't made up their mind. They're going to take us to the 44. First and 10. Dixon's got 2 receivers to the right. He puts Rodrell Smith in motion. To give is to Marion Harris. He's at the 50. He's at their 45. Their 40, the 35, and out of bounds. Started at right guard and cut it back to left tackle, and he's got it at the Bethel 36, first down. 9:28 left. Down 3 touchdowns. Our defense hasn't had to work too hard this half. Now when they run back kickoffs from the 36. And Harris is going to go down for a loss of 1. Quarterback couldn't decide what he wanted to do on that option. And Harris ended up with the ball and lost 1.5 yards. Tick-tock, tick-tock. 9 minutes, and we're lining up but not getting a play in. All right, we've got a play up on this big board over here. Dixon lines him up. He's 5 yards from the center with Harris behind him. Mock in motion. All right, to give his to Mock. And he'll get to the 34. Yes, to the 34, but it's now 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, they're on the, as Bluefield sees it, it's the right hash mark. It's the far hash mark. 3rd and 9. Receiver Smith over here, he's got single coverage, press coverage. He's got a safety helping him back over here, though. We're looking to the right, and we're rolling back to Rodrell Smith. We're looking and looking. We throw it underneath, and we got Harris to the 30 and short of the first down. They'll get 4 of it, but it'll be 4th down and 5. 4th and 5 from the Bethel 30. Bethel on top, 42-21, 8:14 remaining in the 4th. See, we go out of bounds and the clock starts up. Something that's been new in the last couple of years. Send Mock in motion left to right. We fake to Harris. We're going to throw a screen back to him. They tip it. It's incomplete. They had a linebacker tip it, and it's going to be their ball. Try to throw a screen to Harris over to our left, and their linebacker tipped it. And it's going to be first down for Bethel at their Bethel 30. Bethel ahead 42-21. With them running the ball, it's going to be hard to get ourselves 3 possessions. And 3, not to mention 3 scores. 42-21. Nix has gone all the way at quarterback, and he's still there. He's 5 yards behind the center in a shotgun. He's looking to pass. They're going to throw a screen, and we make the tackle at the 27. Joel Calfee from Pikeview High School. Pikeview High School. The 28 is going to be a loss. Joel Calfee. Been here from the beginning. When we were playing club football in 2011, Joel was here. They lost a yard to the 29. We got 3 on the front. 4 linebackers, 4 defensive backs. We're going to play man-to-man. Look like we're going to rush everything here. They're winding that clock down. All right, they give it to Fitz on a sweep to the left. 30, 35, 40, runs over our guy at the 40 and takes it to their 42. And a first down. First down for Fitz, and he's their leading ball carrier. I think Raymer's their leading ball carrier today. 1st and 10 from the 42. They're taking their time. They got 20 seconds still to wind up, and the game clock too. Nix is going to have it snapped anyway. All right, they give it to Fitz, and Painter puts him right down on the ground, gaining of 1.5 yards. Going to give him 2 to the 44. 3rd down and 8. Clock is moving. 6:15 left. Need a turnover. All right, it's 2nd down. I'm sorry, 2nd down and 8. They gave it to Fitz on a sweep to the left. And he's over the 20 or the 45, nearing the 50. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. Stayed in bounds. They sent in a couple big tight ends, and they're going to be lining up to go for it. They're going to go into their big the big eye package. 2 tight ends, a 240-pound running back, and then the eye back. They need 3. 3rd and 3. They give it to Fitz, and he'll have the 1st down at Bluefield's 47 over right guard. They stuck the 260-pound fullback in there first and ran Fitz in behind him for the 1st down. The clock stops just for a moment. They move the chains. Fitz comes out, and Raymer comes in at the running back. They've had just enough offense and a lot of kick returns. They've returned 4 kickoffs for touchdowns in the last 2 games. They got 2 of them today. Raymer's the likely ball carrier, and he does. Left guard, and he'll gain a couple yards to the 45. 5 minutes remaining. Bluefield down 3 touchdowns. We need to pop a ball out. Got to be in there ripping and clawing and stripping that ball. Raymer is the eye back. Ball is at the Bluefield 45, where it's 2nd and 8. He's under center, and he gives it to Raymer. Off left guard, 40, 35, 30, 25, out to the sideline, 20, 10, and Rivers is going to knock him out at the 3. Rivers came all the way across the field. The left quarterback made the tackle. He was on the left cornerback on this side and made the tackle all the way on the other side of the field. He ran 50 yards to make the tackle. Saved the touchdown. He's at the 3. Ran him out at the 3. They're in the Maryland eye. They're 3 deep. They have 500 pounds worth of fullback, and they both blocked. They give it to Raymer. Left tackle, Raymer trying to stick it in. No, he stopped at the 1. Clock still moving. Inside of 4 minutes. And they're down to our 1. You would think they'd be pretty content just to run out the clock, but they're running out of yards. Just grinding it down to the 41. I mean, down to the 1. .500 pounds of fullback behind the quarterback. Raymer is the eye back. They're at the 1. They gave it to a big fullback. He's in the right guard. Tumbles in 4 yards deep. He was the second back. They've done this before. They sent the first fullback in, and then they sent the second fullback in and gave him the ball, and they have the touchdown. 3:31 remaining in the game. Winless Bethel 48, Bluefield 21. They play a nice game. I bet they think this is their best game they've played. We haven't seen tape, but they have. And the kick is good. Bethel 49, Bluefield 21. This is Rams football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com. 30 seconds. All right, we're going to keep it here at Mitchell Stadium. A crowd not as big as last week, but a crowd that's had a good time today. Seen a lot of excitement. We've seen 2 touchdowns on kickoffs by the Bethel Wildcats. We had a 50-yard reverse, Roger L. Smith. That was exciting. But as it stands right now, the Rams, who are 1-4, They trail by 4 touchdowns, 49-21. 3:31 left. Bluefield's offense has 2 touchdowns. The defense has the other. Faith and Family Day here at Mitchell Stadium. The Rams have celebrated that each of the 3 years of the return of football to Bluefield College. All right, they have punched the ball up in the air a few times today, and then with this lead, expect to see the same. Justin Brown is at the Bluefield 10 in the event of a deep kick. We need a kickoff return for a touchdown. They pop it up, and we're going to take it at the 15, and we're at the 20, 25, the 30, and the 35, the 45 before brought down. That was Marion Harris on the kick return. And he takes it to the Bluefield 49. 1st and 10 for Bluefield at the 49, needing 4 scores, but only having 3 minutes, 24 seconds to get them. All right, they're talking on the sidelines, coming on to the field. And we're going to have a new quarterback, and we're going to have Anthony Rivers play quarterback. I'm sorry, it's Josh Irby, number 18. I couldn't see 18 for 19. Josh Irby, the quarterback, a sophomore from Rock Hill, South Carolina. He started the first 4 games of last year's team, and he gives to Brown, who gains 3 yards, 2nd and 7. And we give the ball up the middle, and we're going to gain 6 yards. And that is to, can't quite see who we got here, 28. Shane Milhorn, number 29. Shane Milhorn is the running back, and it's 3rd and 3 at their 44. And we're looking to pass, and we're going to get sacked at our own 48. We had a receiver open at the 30, but Irby couldn't quite get his shoulders squared around to throw the ball downfield. Kind of hard to do with a linebacker blitzing and being in your face. So we're at 4th down and 10 from the Bluefield 49. Looking to the sidelines, approaching 2 minutes remaining in the game. Rams behind 49-21. Trailed 14-7 at halftime. Got it to 21-14 at one point. Irby looking, and he hits a mock at the 35. First down, 33. Just stepped up in the pocket. The mock on a delay from right to left on the into their secondary, makes the catch, and we get a first down at the 34. We're at the Bethel 34. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Irby looking, rolling to his right. Looking, and smack. That's at the 40. Well, we had some time, and then suddenly the time and field turf ran out. Knocked down at the 40. Excuse me. 2nd and 16 from the 40. 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 16 on the 40. Receivers come back, get themselves a line. 2nd and 16. Irby puts a man in motion. Resets a wing back. Time just a moving on, as it does. And Irby's going to look down the field. And he's looking and incomplete. Overthrew a receiver, double covered here on the left. Kind of just threw it away. Good decision. 46 seconds remaining in the game. 46 seconds left. Rams had some, they felt good about things coming into this. They were 1-4, and Bethel came in 0-5. Irby looking, stepping up, and will run to their 35, and we're to be 4th down and 11. 35 seconds. The clock is moving. We have no inclination to call timeouts, and they certainly don't. 4th down and 11. Could be the Rams' last play without a first down. Irby looking things over. They're in a deep, deep zone. Irby looking, and he throws deep, and they're going to intercept at the 5, and it'll be first down Bethel. Was worth a shot. Pass on the far sideline was intended for Isaiah Martin from Virginia Beach. Ball was intercepted. You know, we're throwing into a deep zone when, you know, guys got a big lead like that. And that's just going to happen. Just worth a shot to throw it in there. They're going to have first thing goal at the 3. The clock stops with the exchange of the ball from the team in blue to the team in white. And the team in white's going to take a knee and have a nice trip home to McKenzie, Tennessee. They played well. They did good. They didn't look like an 0-5 team coming in. Quarterback takes a snap from center, takes a knee, and that is going to be the game. We're at 3 seconds. And Bethel University of McKenzie, Tennessee picks up its first victory. The final score, Bethel 49, Bluefield 21. We'll be back in about 90 seconds, and we'll be waiting for stats from the guys next door. This is Bluefield College Football on WHIS and WHIStalkradio.com.
Coming up next week for the Bluefield Rams. They will travel on the road to Jackson, Mississippi for a 2:30 kickoff against Belhaven University. The following week on October 18th, they'll be back on the road once again in a night contest in Barberville, Kentucky, as they will take on the Bulldogs of Union College. Bluefield still has 2 more home games for the 2014 season, both of those coming in November. November 1st and November 8th will be the 2 final home games of the 2014 campaign of Rams football. Fans, stick around after the game as Bluefield head coach Odell Walker welcomes game attendants on the field for a post-game ritual. Connect with the players and listen in as the coaches and players focus on a positive from today's game. Are you a member of the Ram Club? Winning and creating a special environment takes time, money, and great student athletes. The Ram Club believes in and supports the mission of BC Athletics Department as a fundraiser arm of the BC Athletics for scholarships, capital improvement, and traumatic
Thank you.
needs. Visit bcrams.com for more information, including member benefits, special
We're at Mitchell Stadium, where the Bluefield College Rams have lost to Bethel University of McKenzie, Tennessee. Bethel is a Mid-South Conference school, as we are, and but it will not count on the conference standings. And so Bethel comes up with its first win of the season. And we'll go down some of the stats here. Let me adjust the mic for a second. All right, the final score is Bethel 49, Bluefield 21. First downs, Bethel had 25, Bluefield 21. Rushes, Bethel had 56 rushes for 287 yards. Bluefield had 58 rushes for 267 yards. They passed for 104. Bluefield passed for 105. Bethel was 8 of 17 passing, 3 interceptions, but they completed a couple